Hello. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a very good day. Got some excellent news. Not anything I can share on stream, unfortunately, but IRL stuff is finally going my way. Ugh. Finally. Anyway, welcome back to Mega Man Legends. I nearly said Metal Gear Rising, and I don't know why. So, you may note we are currently down here at Forest, because I realised this is the one... I think this is the only dungeon that we have not been to since we got the high jump. So, we're going to go down there, because previously, we kind of got smacked. So, we are going to poke around here and see if we can't find some more shinies. Howdy, monkey. So... also, we want to try and find anything that's... We also want to try and find anything that's going to up our damage. The trouble is, these... yeah, there we go, that one. There it is. These big maps are like instanced. Yeah, because if I open this map up, it's not super clear where stuff connects. I need to... punt. Nice. Beep. There's a hole in the wall. Whoa. Okay. Traps, figures. There's a hole in the wall. Shiny object? I love shiny objects. Strangely familiar. All the information you can give me. Dang it. Ow. You actually want to fight these guys, kind of, so I can get health cubes off them. I think this guy's now stuck in like an infinite cycle of trying to get back up, getting hit by... Oh, okay, or not. I thought he was like in an infinite cycle of trying to get back up and getting hit by the trap.
Gum.
And if only, that would make this dealing with these guys a lot easier. Yay, I got half a life heart back. Thankfully the timing on the kick seems to be pretty generous. Oh wow, that wasn't even a half heart. God, it just keeps going. Yeah. Is this another part? No, okay, this isn't even like another part of a area I've already explored. Okay, it's all breakable walls. Enlight? Pen-shaped laser pointer. Yay! You can get them for 6 for £1 at any weird tourist trap. Okay. Please don't tell me that these guys have respawned. No, they have not. Let's try not to... There we go. Why do we even have those? Why do we have the Pendulum of Doom? Hole in the wall. An old shield. Man, it is well worth checking every weird little, like, crack in the pavement at this rate. Okay. I think now is a good time to retreat to the support car. Maybe think about doing another pass once we've got the once we've got whatever it is that breaks through those big blocks. I have gone through the wrong door. Yeah, I need to go out the north corner. Whoa. How much money have we got? Not a whole lot. I wonder how much, like, money grinding they're kind of expecting you to do in this game. Okay, so we want to go that way. It does remind me, I need to straight up just buy a new clipping kit because mine broke. So, can I... Oh, I have a full canteen. Radio in the support car, because for some reason you can't do it over there. Item development. So, I found a bunch of junk. Nothing? Okay. Well, that's the thing, is that I had a proper set that I got from Superdrug in, like, one of their sort of vanity kits. And that lasted me for ages. But years of misusing it, you know, leaving it on the floor in the bathroom caused it to actually rust. Okay. I was kind of hoping to... I was kind of hoping to find something. You know what? I'm now curious, because we've done all the, like, checking the little holes in the wall stuff. Let's see if we can... Everything's all nice and rebuilt here. So hang on. Let's check some of these bins. Okay. Third time's the charm. If there's nothing, then... A broken motor? Hell yeah. Oop, nearly got run over again. Okay, now can I combine any of that stuff? Nothing. I would appreciate, like, a clue, you know? I appreciate some sort of, if you could find some pipes, you know, something like that. Okay, we're gonna go back to the fancy part of town. I want to check something. There was a building here that I didn't investigate. Well, because I know that you can get like a suction cannon. Okay. Getting hit by a car doesn't do anything. Here we go. I didn't check out... Doors locked. Huh. Okay, we've... Yeah. The lady's being weirdly flirty to a guy whose age is not entirely clear. Alright, so nothing much seems to be going on here. We get into this weird looking building. Back soon. Again, would appreciate a clue. We're just like, oh, come back after you've beaten the lake dungeon. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to find something a bit more useful. Like, so if we look at the items that we've got a bone, a doll, a shiny object, a shield, a broken motor, a laser pointer, and a skateboard. So, like I say, I would appreciate like some sort of clue as to what I could do with any of that. Give me something like, oh, if combined with X and Y... We've already seen this. But yeah, if combined with X and Y, you could make this thing. So I'm just gonna go a little chunky for a second, because I forgot to dupe. There we go. We're gonna try to not there we go. Trying to not get our shit rocked by
let's get started.
those
I
sharks.
upgraded the equipment to the boat. I should be able to access your spotter from here too. I wonder if that old fella used to be a digger too.
Ow. You have no frigging time to grab these crystals once they hit the deck. So if you're under attack by, like, a whole bunch of stuff... Case in point... What? I destroyed 2 of them, and there does not seem to be any... there does not seem to be 2 less of them. There we go. I need to get some buster parts at some point that will increase my damage, because I feel like my damage is lacking. Hover jets. Again, no idea what I can combine those with. Okay, now we need to... need to destroy you so I can get money and buy the next armor set. Ah! Mostly because I keep getting good chunks of my health bar just smacked off by these guys. Ugh. There we go. More health cubes. God damn it, I just got that health bar back. This is always the problem that I have when I'm playing, like, anything Souls related, is that I always end up in a position where the amount of health I recover from a given healing item is exactly slightly less than the amount of health, the amount of damage that whatever enemy I'm facing currently deals. So I end up with a situation where I take a hit, back off, heal, take a hit because I had to back off and heal, have to heal, take a hit because I had to back off and heal, and then you just end up in an infinite loop. floaty guys. Go. Now we're making the money. Starter key number 1.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's...
Oh, these count as holes in the wall. Whoa, hello. Okay, we need to back up and look for more of those. Also, kind of tempted to back up and yeah, juicy. We have ourselves a Gatling cannon. How's it going, Tuna?
I'm a little motivated.
A ring? Now we can finally marry Roll.
My power surely mounts.
Feeling nice and motivated. Hey, it's all random chance. Sometimes you just get lucky. Okay, I mean, I'm kind of glad that I took the time to check out this a bit closer, because we've just got some good stuff. Settle your emotions. Good. Good, good, good. Being high-strung always sucks. We're on the rise again. Good. You love to hear it. I am currently meteoric. King meteoric rise is me right now. I am feeling good. That's when you're enamored. As in, like, to a person or a thing. Okay, not a lot of money. I'll take it. Person. Ah, I see. Okay, I'll not pry on the stream then. Zoop. Oh, come on. No. Oh, okay. We want to get back to the support car and bank all of this stuff. Because I want a Gatling gun. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know, it's just like... I don't want to be accidentally walking into a whole lot of, like, breakup drama or something, you know. Because I know I've poked that bear by mistake. No, it's just that's happened before where I've, like, in, like, certain servers, certain, like, group chats, for example, I've just been like, hey, whatever happened to such and such? They haven't said anything in the chat for a while, and then somebody else will, like, take me aside and be like, here's the scoop. Right. Oh! The rollboard and hover jets were used to create jet skates. Let's go. We can rocket the booster. Yeah, we don't get hit by car. Yeah. After equipping the jet skates, you can... okay. Sick. Using the directional buttons. Alright, we're gonna go fast. What do you mean you weren't able to... Oh, right, hang on. You need to use special weapons. Oh, there we go. Yay! We've married roll. Excellent. Special weapons, change weapon. Why can't I use the Gatling gun? Wasn't dressed for the wedding. Me neither, I'm wearing sweats! Roll. Support car. Yeah, that's just travel. I have the Gatling gun kit. Why can't I... Huh? I'll never fucking mind, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, it's not in my special weapons list. Items. Oh, Gatling part. Do we need more? Hang on. MegaMan Legends Gatling part. Explain yourself. That's not a lot of help. So confused. Okay. It just says, like, even on the wiki, it says, yeah, the Gatling gun part is part of the Gatling gun. Like, yeah. Give me a fucking hint. Okay. For the love of God, save. Or at least bank the stuff that we have. Serious question. Okay, let me put my serious face on. No, for real. Go ahead. Okay. Back to... Mushroom dinosaur, shadow plant to hula plant. Nope, this feels like a reference to something I'm not getting. You may need to spell this out. I mean, Mushroom Dinosaur sounds like the kind of terrifying final boss of the Jurassic Park and Last of Us crossover game. But that's just, like, me entirely making something up in my head. Shadow Plant sounds like something that I would need to deal with in a Metroidvania game. Where it's like, yeah, you need the Shadow Machete to get through the thorns here. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm deciding here, my dude. I would prefer to more like informed decision. Shoot up the mildest of inclines. Read next in Pal World. Okay. Yeah, go for the mushroom dinosaur then. I should fire up Pal World again now that there's been like a big update. all do the same thing. Oh. That's kind of a shame. Okay, fight all these crabs. I think I want to go this way first, because that brings me into the same room in the end. Right.
MegaMan, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know.
Yeah. It's those weird invisible dudes. We go back this way and around here. Oh, dang it. Button. That isn't anything. Treasure chest, which has our final key. And some more money. A fair bit of money. Whoa! How did you get up here? Get back! You bring anglerfish with either the lamb bush or the sexy salamander. I mean, I'm given to understand that having the salamander anywhere near you is just kind of asking for trouble, so... Joint plug. One of these has got to do something, I swear. Yeah. Yeah. Get away from these things because they kind of thrashed my shit before. I don't think I explored. Right. Yes. I keep forgetting that all these ruins connect together. Loathe it. In terms of what? Is it just not very good, or is it, like, something you find specifically offensive? Fair enough. My god. It's him. How's it going, Colonel? You... back in the realm of the living again? Lots. Hit the striker. Okay. That'll do. Ostensibly. Well, we take those. Oh yeah, Viv's doing some new commissions, isn't she? The like body pillow chibis. I saw the one she did for JC and it's adorable. Yeah, feel free to. I'll give it a look over after we're done here. old one. This is the wrong door. Yeah, I probably should at least do like one round of fighting these things, because if I do manage to get the Gatling gun, I'm gonna want to upgrade it. Oh, I see. Nice. But these waterfalls are all marked as blue icons, which means that kind of implies that I will be able to get through them eventually. And of course, the health block goes flying through the water. Okay. We're going to fight a couple more, because that will give us enough money to buy the armor from here. Sit down. What was that one from Russian Badger's video where he's like, you're only ever 30... Well, that was unkind. You're only ever 30 hands of blackjack away from being a billionaire. Where we got the bros really hitting the statistical anomaly line from. Okay, I'm going to use my health flask. There we go. So now I'm coming into 32 straight wins on blackjack to be a billionaire. Yeah, assuming that you double down on every hand, the statistical anomaly would go crazy. Yeah. Alright. Equip.
If I'm reading...
Yep, that's a huge refractor right there. Oh, just fired a cannon into it. Let this play again, because I just think it's funny. I love that. Just the... Could you imagine, like, the Indiana Jones thing, where he takes the golden idol
That's funny.
at the end of the dungeon,
No
and he's just like,
alarms or
nothing
security devices?
happens.
Be careful, MegaMan. I don't like the looks of this.
Of course you don't. Alright, let's go.
MegaMan,
God damn it.
I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings
Like
are
the
going
font?
off
Do you mean the music? Because yeah, I do still listen to that one that Russian Badger used in Helldivers video. Okay. So there's no way of damaging no way of damaging this guy. Normally, you need to get him to dive at you, and then try and, like, jump shoot him. Amazingly difficult. It's even at a standing start. I believe in human rights. Although that does remind me, Colonel, this weekend we should, that was mean. Colonel, this weekend we should, set some time aside to play some Helldivers. Because,
It looks like you damaged it. Keep it up, MegaMan.
we should play some Helldivers because the new War Bond is out now. It's the new, at time of writing, the most recent War Bond is called Control Group, which adds a whole bunch of new crazy, like, sci-fi plasma gun, including a teleport back that if you use it too much in quick succession, it blows up and kills you. And a plasma cannon that if you hold down the trigger for too long, it blows up and kills you. Oh, them old dude boys done got themselves in some trouble again the day they got a plasma cannon. That would be interesting, mostly because I'm imagining, like, armoured Helldiver, like, dogs, like the wolves from Palworld, but, like, kitted up like the, like, Diamond from, or Blade Wolf from Metal Gear. Which would be pretty sweet, but that would be a pretty tough... That would be a pretty tough sell. Because, the devs have said they currently only have Sony-owned crossovers on the cards, and they only want it to be stuff that can fit properly stylistically in with, the world? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, Magic Pixel. Magic Pixel. Which is why they've only done the Killzone crossover so far. Which, honestly, like, I'm... Damn it! Ah! I'm perfectly fine with, because, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Fucking game. But, I'm perfectly fine with, because anything that will prevent Helldivers from falling down the same
Alright, MegaMan,
horrible
let's get
pit
started.
that,
Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat.
like,
I
the
should
same
be able to
horrible
access
pit
the
that,
spot from here, too. I wonder if that
like,
old fella used to be a
Call of
digger,
Duty
too.
Warzone. Okay. I am taking that one again from the top. Roll. You nearly got me killed. But yeah, just the fucking awful mess that Call of Duty Warzone has turned into, where it's like just a means to sell
Alright, MegaMan,
god
let's
awful
get
skins.
started. Surprise? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. I should be able to access your spotter from here, too. I wonder if that old fella used to be a digger, too.
There's like somebody showed me like a clip from what Warzone has basically become now, and it's like they've got fucking The Boys crossovers, Bob's Burgers crossovers, Beavis and Butthead crossover. Like, I kind of thought that the Godzilla versus King Kong one was pretty cool, because then you had like fucking kaiju battles going on in the background of your multiplayer matches, which was really cool because it actually did a thing. Whereas this is just, no, we were just trying to sell like skins and takedown animations. And like there's the fucking Nicki Minaj skin set where she only has like one voice line for each, like, you know, call out, and it's all the most like, I'm reading the words on the piece of paper that they gave me. Yeah, vomiting ads, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's awful. I think, well, not to be too cynical, but I think that Call of Duty's only doing it because that's what Fortnite's been doing since they had like the big Marvel crossover years ago for Infinity War. So, you know, that's the only reason they're doing it. Snoop and shit. Yeah, it's. I can only imagine like what kind of nonsense had to be had to be done to get people to like sign off on that.
That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good luck.
Call of Duty Fortnite skins and vice versa. I have my doubts. Should have saved. Ugh. But yeah, I have my doubts, but mostly because like Fortnite and Call of Duty are both competing for the same target audience, so them having a crossover would be kind of redundant. But also, like, both of those companies have gotten to the point where nobody's using the skins that are actually from the game anymore. Like, nobody's using the actual Fortnite guy anymore. It's all
MegaMan, what can
Darth
you feel
Vader,
there?
Thanos.
I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know.
Nobody's actually using the normal skins, which is really weird because Fortnite actually had some skins in it that were really good. Like, there was one that very nearly convinced me to actually spend money on the game, which was the fucking Moth Commando one, which was a guy with this like really long, ridiculous gas mask thing that made it look like he had a moth head, and he had like a sort of ghillie cloak that looked like a set of wings. But now they've just stopped doing that. Now it's just all, hey, you recognise this other intellectual property, give cash. these things again. Yeah, the moth one was pretty cool. That was like the one that I was kind of prepared to spend money on, because I thought it was pretty cool, but apparently even PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is getting desperate enough to do the same crossover nonsense. They're all getting into, like, there's like a Transformers crossover, which I mostly know because there's a fucking ad that has infested my phone and won't leave me alone. Viva la Dirt League. I don't know that one. I had to put bots in the PvP games. Ugh. That's a real shame. YouTube channel that does skits. Okay, I don't know them. Like the closest thing that I knew was these guys that used to be StarCraft 2 casters. They called Life's a Glitch, and they used to do a series called VoD League, which was like the absolute worst. Like, they would do commentary over just like the absolute worst StarCraft 2 multiplayer matches. I think the most famous series those guys did was called When Cheese Fails, which was basically like people trying to do really like cheap, cheesy strats and getting absolutely slapped for their efforts.
If I'm...
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna drop a fucking save state right here, because there should be a checkpoint right here, but this game came out in 1997. So what can you friggin' do?
B.
Okay. Save state. Benefits of emulation. Epic NPC Man series. Okay. It's good to see that, like, the spirit of, like, machinima still kind of lives on. Oh god, you can't even jump while in... You can't jump while in lock-on, good god. Oh my goodness, this is not going well. Machinima was such a wild fucking time. Because there's a lot of people who are, like, pretty big on YouTube, like, now, who got their start doing machinimas. Like, Accursed Farms, the guy by the name of Ross Scott, has been getting into, like, European politics recently, and he got his start doing a fucking Half-Life machinima series called Freeman's Mind. If you want a real good laugh from 2012, watch Freeman's Mind. The guy playing the original Half-Life, but, like, doing commentary as if he's in character as Gordon Freeman. And the jokes are really, really clever. But also, while we're at it, R.I.P. Rooster Teeth, taken from us too soon. But Warner Brothers. It is good. I'll send you a link after we're finished here. Oh, did you never? Oh, you didn't hear. Well, okay. One step at a time. So yes, a number of years ago, Rooster Teeth got bought out. Well, not bought out, but purchased by Warner Brothers. And then Warner Brothers mismanaged a whole bunch of finances and were like, shit, we need to cut costs, closed down Rooster Teeth, and started like parting out all their IPs for quick cash, which included Ruby, which has been bought up by another animation team by the name of Fizz Media. So Ruby is not dead.
Like you got him.
Ruby is not dead. Which I'm very glad for. We don't know what kind of shape the situation is in, who's going to be on it, if they're going to get like any of the original team or the voice actors back or anything like that. But apparently Volume 10 is happening. We just know not when or what form it may take. Let's get the fuck back to town. I hate this dungeon. Yeah, they did. That's what I was talking about. Was you know, Rooster Teeth becoming a decently like respected video production group, and they got their start making like shit posts in Halo. Although, it was pretty funny. I saw a...
You must be getting hungry, MegaMan.
I'm getting shot at.
Are you up for a slice when you get back?
Yes, please. I would love to make a pie. That sounds delightful. But yeah, I'm going to finish this thought before we go back and end up in story stuff. But there was a great sort of Tumblr exchange that I saw yesterday that said... Ruby as a series is such a cockroach, brackets affectionate. Because, my god, that series simply will not die. It has survived the death of its original creator. It has survived running out of said original creator's notes. So it's completely beyond Monty Ohm's original vision at this point. It has survived really fucking low points in terms of quality and fan reception. It has survived the complete dissolution of the studio that was producing the show. Ruby as a franchise simply will not fucking die. Which, like, yeah. Speaking as someone who very fondly remembers they got Justice League collab. Like, what the hell? But speaking as someone who very affectionately remembers watching the original trailers at Comic-Con.
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is that while we're sitting here, he's out there digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst. He won't beat us to the treasure. No one will, as
Love
long
her
as that
branded
big door's
coffee
still
mug.
locked. All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right? So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
I love the serve bots. Hey, if you're falling in love with Yang, you're gonna have to fight Colonel for her. His affections for Zenless Zone Zero's Caesar should come as no surprise when you realise he is also very much into Yang. Man just likes a lady who can kick his ass. Which, like, honestly valid. Honestly valid. You'll be able to repair the flutter. Hooray! Punch it.
MegaMan, could you take care of the refractor?
Okay. Finished.
There you go. It's just that easy. Plug and play.
It's ready.
Okay, I'm all done here too. I'm going to fire up the engine, MegaMan. You grab that blue lever there.
Gotcha. This one, right?
Yep, on my mark.
Ready.
Sail switch
Gonna be-
on. Refractor rotation speed increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating
Smash cut to
countdown.
outside the flutter as a
3,
cloud of
2,
flame.
1. MegaMan, now!
Here goes.
We have liftoff.
Metastatic field operational. Pair production active. Come on, fly.
We're flying.
Actually, Sheena, if you say that, who is your favoured lady in Valkyria Chronicles then?
It worked. You didn't roll. We're flying. We're flying.
Well, I still have a lot of work left, but we should be able to get around the island at least.
Isara?
And you'll
Fair
be able
enough.
to reach that cave now, too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
Ah. Now we can get to the bit they were trying to excavate. There we go, and now we get to explore the inside of the flutter. We get to hear the proper theme of the game. Do, 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 do. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, as someone who, I like, when it comes to, like, the Ruby characters, my attention is kind of all over the place, because, like, okay, on the one hand, yeah, do love a buff lady. On the other hand, favoured weapon of choice in a lot of video games that I play is either the rapier or dual swords. You know, I'm having a hard time choosing now. Okay. Back in the support car. We don't want to go just yet. There's a couple of bits I want to clean up first. Reckless affection. I just appreciate that she isn't dumb muscle. Like, there's an episode early on, I believe it's in, like, Volume 2, where you actually get to see Yang's, like, report card, and she's, like, solid A's and B's across the board. It's too easy of a trope to just, like, make her dumb muscle. we go. So I've got my speedy speed boys back. Nora's the dumb. Well, I wouldn't say that Nora's dumb. She's like energetic and socially not very considerate, but I wouldn't say that she's like dumb. Adapter plug. Okay, what does this do? Something to attach to your MegaMan Buster. Well, now you've been able to use 2 parts. Ah. Ren does her exams for her. Huh. I forgot that part. It's been a... Maybe I should, like, plan out just a big long rewatch or something, because it's all on Crunchyroll now, isn't it? Sick. It's just obvious. Okay. If it is just fanon, alright, don't scare me like that. So, now we can equip Jet Boots. And we should equip Rapid Striker. Also going to put okay, we don't want to change off the blast unit. So take your positions, gentlemen. Booster! Speedy, speed boy, gasoline burning. Yeah, it doesn't agree with ad blockers, is what I've found. It tends to get upset about ad blockers. Alright, let's go to the junk shop and see if there's any new bits we can buy. Yeah, curious that that John is your favourite. Oh, laser. Okay, these are all mono stat, but lots for mono stat. You know what? Let's get just a ton of damage. Need 36,000 to get the get more armor. Yeah, that's a good point. Can't we have blockers was on a smart TV? Huh. That's weird. Okay. Haven't seen anything past the end of season 6. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I will say this much. You're in for a treat. It does get pretty good after... Like, season 6 I recall being a bit of a wobble. Like, I won't name any events just in case I'm wrong, but I do recall season 6 was a bit rough, but yeah, after that it gets pretty spicy. So what I want to do is there's a couple of other buildings that I completely forgot we haven't investigated yet. But what I was going to say about Jean is that he, I feel like, in a different show, would have been the protag. Like, I feel like in a different configuration of the show. Oh. Okay. Hang on, we've discovered the minigame corner. Beast Hunter. MegaMan Volnut. Yes, that's actually his name. Yes. You have to kick a ball at the dog chasing the man. See how many times you can hit it. Okay. Win at rank 8, you get a prize. Okay. I should probably stop hitting the guy. Oh. There we go. Victory. Yeah, we get a tiny amount of cash. Okay. Thanks for dropping by. Always good to see you, Sheena. Oh, this is not going well. Okay, the flashing dog counts for 2. Good to know. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, this is actually surprisingly tricky. Occasionally, like, the ball is replaced with a dog, and I don't understand why that is. Okay, that also counts for 2 hits if you can land it. Yeah. Okay, that's rank B. We just need 1 more and we'll get the prize. Dang it, my timing's off. Okay, you only get 30 seconds. That's not a lot. Dang it. The second my timing goes off, I just completely lose it. I needle-threaded that through all 4 targets. Get on my absolute level. Okay, you gotta play this like perfect. Yeah. Oh. Come on, this is just teasing me at this point. There we go. And there we go. Jesus! Yay! Zet Saber? Oh my goodness. Did we just get the fucking MegaMan X0? A toy sword. Damn it! Ah. Okay, well we've got the other minigame. Lunar Fantasy. What on earth? There's a lot of balloons into this room. Your job is to see how fast you can shoot pop the red ones. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've actually seen this game show on actual TV. Win the ball to win. Win a pittance. Okay, building rapid fire. Yeah, I won that in 8 seconds. Holy crap. Welcome back. Oh, dang it. We're in the minigame corner. Okay. Building rapid fire might have actually bitten us in the arse. I was about to say building rapid fire might be kind of a bit broken here, but no, now we've got to do that all in 12 seconds. Could you imagine being... Oh, wow, okay. Could you imagine being the guy who's, like, setting up a taskmaster, and you're like, right, your mission is to set up, to burst all the balloons in the room in a time limit, and the guy rocks up with a fucking bionic laser cannon. Oh. We've won a mystic orb. Bring it back to roll so that we may ponder it. Okay. And we haven't checked out the hospital yet. Let's see if there's anything going on here. It's suddenly becoming quite worth checking this place out. I love your fucking reinforced nurse helmet. Hi.
Are you from another island?
Yes, you might say that.
But just you wait and see. once my leg gets better, I'm gonna go all over.
Hell
The
yeah.
nurse tells me that if I keep working hard with the rehabilitation, my leg will get better in no time. Why don't you come over to my room sometime and tell me stories about where you've been? It's so
You know, I've
boring
noticed
sitting
that,
in my room
like,
by myself all day.
the
Are you from another eye?
I've noticed that there seems to be like a recurring theme in
What?
in Japanese media, that you have the like the weird sickly girl who's like stuck in her room all day and bored as hell. I don't know why, but I've just noticed that that seems to be a recurrent like trope. If we had some more modern equipment, you say? Could I perhaps make a charitable donation?
Have you been to many other places? You know, as soon as my leg gets better, I'm gonna go someplace different.
MegaMan rips off his own leg. He's a Cyberman. He can just do that. I'm sure we've got a spares bucket somewhere. Okay. I haven't donated modern equipment. It's fine, so long as his spinal column's in like in one piece. You can just build him a new body. It's crazy. If we had more modern equipment. Okay, so who do I talk to get this place more modern equipment? We'll just have to keep to it. Okay, you don't have anything new to say. You give me a hint, Mr. Apron Man. Don't go to the hospital just because you've got a cold. Okay. Actually, let's try... We're gonna go back to City Hall, and I'm gonna donate a bunch of money to getting the last of those buildings fixed up. And zoom. And we will also check in with Roll to see if we can do anything with those funky parts that we found. Is there a serve bot in City Hall? We're opening a restaurant. Okay. Is this going to be like a sort of mafia money laundering kind of operation? Is that the plan? I'm here to donate money. Ah, we're at hospital equipment. We need 15,000. There we go. More charitable donations. Thankfully, these guys have only taken some scrapes. So, thankfully, they do not require that much to get fixed. Oops. Oh, wrong button. Back. Ah, buttons. I just punted the mayor. Go. And something else. The houses. Oh my god. I keep pressing triangle to like skip through the dialogue, but that also cancels out of the of this menu. There we go. Right, so we'll come back a bit later and hopefully that should be fixed. But for now, let's go back to the hospital and see what we can do. I love just being able to fucking slide boost everywhere. This is great. There we go.
Hey,
Wow.
MegaMan! Look! Look, I can walk again! The nurse told me
There's a lot
you
of
bought me
tech.
a machine that fixed my leg. Thank you. Here, this is for you. I found it when I was out for a walk. Come back and see me again.
MegaMan is building up quite the fan club. We got Roll, we got Tron, we got those two random ladies who were gossiping. Okay. Diamond, useful as an energy converter. Okay. Let's call in the truck. So, we have a whole bunch of new stuff. What can you make? Zet Saber and Penlight were used to make the blade arm. Hell yes! Best used when you get in trouble and are surrounded by enemies. Anything else? Oh, poo. Hang on. We didn't get the Gatling gun parts back. Rud. Okay. We need to go back to the island to get the Gatling gun parts back, because I died! Argle bargle, argle bargle. Well, so... yeah, I did fuck it up. I got some parts, I got some items, then died, got sent back, and forgot to pick up those items again. Okay, it was one of the little holes in the wall. It wasn't super far into matters, so it should... Use this as a way of just farming a quick bit of cash. This one, don't see anything inside. Okay, you. I know it's not very far into this dungeon. I think it's right in the corner over here. Okay. To money. We've made our money back on repairing the town. Was... Oh, dang it. Where was the Gatling gun part? Oh, unless it was back in... Oh, smeg. Unless it was back in the other dungeon and I've completely forgotten. Okay, I'm just gonna... Hang on, I'm just gonna look it up just to save myself from running around in circles. Gatling... Gatling gun part. Okay, it is in the lake. Here we go. There we go, Gatling part. Get out of here. Freaking crabs. Wait, can I use the... Okay, I can use these while in a dungeon. Much quicker escape. All right. So we still have a whole bunch of other bits and pieces that I don't think we have the other halves of yet. And also, I should remember to give Roll ring. There we go. Okay, we combined the Gatling gun with the pearl to make the Gatling gun. More Dakar. Hell yes. Alright, we're gonna staple that right on. Oh, wait, hang on. Enhanced weapon, hang on. Okay, it's not... More range on the sword. Yeah, so it's not what I thought it was. It's just a upgrade to the basic buster. I'm going to upgrade the hell out of the sword. Let's fuck it up. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the forest so we can take command of the flutter. So wait, is it a buster part? Is that what it is? I see. Wow! Holy crap. Maxed out energy. Although weirdly the Gatling gun doesn't raise my fire rate at all. So hang on, we want laser, and instead of sniper unit, we will put rapid striker on. There we go. Whoa! Big boy bullets. Okay, and we'll try out the laser up. Cool. We got fucking sword beams. Let's go. Alright. Let's get onto the flutter. Save. Oh. At least get started on the next dungeon. We can check out MegaMan's room. Ah. Male living spaces. Man's got a grandfather clock, some sort of cactus, a box marked danger, and a first aid kit. And a wardrobe that we cannot interact with. And apparently some sort of heat lamp? I never understood the whole, like, male living spaces thing. Because I'm the kind of guy who likes likes just tons of clutter. Okay. But yes, we have seen the main gate. The largest room on the island is called the main gate. Found near the old city. Yes, I'm aware of that. I was nearly eaten by dogs trying to get through there. As anyone knows, there's no way to get inside. In theory, that's connected some way to with the subgates. A passage in the subgates that connects to the main gate. No. Some kind of key for the main gate. Uh-huh. But that means we still need to find something to break through the big, like, crumbly-looking walls. Come on. Right. Go to the subgate. Okay, we can also do item development from here.
Up and away!
Aye aye, Captain. Right. Seems like a whole lot of work to just get up here. Oh, nice. That's the flower that we found before. Some sort of down hatch. Okay. Let's get 'em. Try not to die. Okay, entryway's clear.
I've never seen a site like this before. There's a big pit in the middle and I can't get any readings from inside. I wonder
seems
what
safe.
could be in there. MegaMan? Are you okay? Can you see
Yeah.
a door somewhere?
I see several doors.
I can't get any readings of that room, MegaMan. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see.
Some sort of command station by the looks of things.
It's my guess the power's out in that room. Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden or the insertion of 3 level 2 or higher prototype anthro unit ID cards.
What's a prototype anthro unit? I've never
I'm
heard
gonna
of that
guess it's gonna
before.
be a boss fight.
Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right? If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
Alright. So we've got to find these prototype anthro units then, which is probably going to be a bunch of boss fights. Ugh. Well, that was rude. I wasn't even fully through the door. Wow, that does the fucking work. These spiky fuckers just run directly at you. Sit down. This is more than a little bit menacing, I'm going to be real. Okay, this is real fucking cheeky that they keep putting guys, like, directly next to Guidance unit. Mini computer with AI tracking capability. Okay. We'll explore a little more and then we'll see if we can't back off. I'm gonna probably hit all of these corners because having big chunks out of the map bothers me. Something's stomping around back there. Sit down. Also, some good old holes in the wall. Telelens. What about telescopic lens for weapons? Alright. We found a rifle scope. A bit of cash, nice. You've really got to keep an eye out for these holes in the wall. They are well worth investigating. That's the control room. Okay, then we key. Whoa! Okay, shield, guys. Got it. Aha! You can't defeat me. I've got far too much health. Oh my goodness, these little dudes are dropping real big money crystals. We weren't doing that before. Hole. Uh-oh. MegaMan faster! More great heaping helpings of cash. A bell! Why is there so much stuff just like jammed in holes in the wall? It's in the middle here. Ah! Trying to use the sword arm against the guy who can just shoot you in the face. Not ideal. Target sensor. Telescopic lens for weapons. Okay. We're assembling some sort of something. So with the amount of money that we're getting, it might be worth backing off sooner rather than later to get the armour. Also, it's kind of wild that, like, a game like this, that's, like, quite cheery in its tone so far, like, it's been very, you know, adventure-y and kind of cartoony, has suddenly turned on the understated, menacing atmospheric synth. This seems familiar. Oh, we're on the other side of that now. A book. Ancient texts describing launchers. Huh? We are creating something great and terrible out of random junk we found in a archaeological dig site. But I guess this is like kind of the equivalent of people building replicas of like cannons in accordance with like ancient spec. I do have a fun story from when I went to a festival of history once, many years ago, and small warning for some animal-related injuries, as in it's the animal getting injured. I had a chat with this guy who said that he and his mates had put together a crossbow using genuine medieval specification. Like, they had built it in accordance with some like manual that they had found. And seems safe. They had built it like in proper accordance with some medieval manual that they had found. And
Did you find something, MegaMan?
yeah, we found that ID
I think
card.
I found an ID card.
Good going.
I'll go back to that control room once I found the others.
That looks like the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work? All right! You should be able to get the elevator to work now.
Okay. I think we skipped a step in that one. But yeah, they built this crossbow in accordance with like proper medieval specification. And they were like, yeah, so we went to the butcher's and we bought just a side of pork, like a full half of a pig, and went out to this airfield and put the side of pork up against a hangar, like an aircraft hangar. And we shot the side of pork. The bolt went through the pig, through the hangar, out the back of the hangar, and still had enough speed and force to keep going over a nearby hill and kill a sheep in the next field over. Like, on the other side of the hill. Like, holy shit. So I guess the idea of building, like, laser doom cannons based on specifications that we're finding, you know, here is not too far beyond the pale. Check that one. Alright, I think I want to start finding our way back to bank all of these fancy schmancy parts that we've been finding. Okay, interesting thing, those shield guys do not seem to take damage if their shield is up, regardless of what direction you're attacking them from. Okay, it's that way, is out. By the time we've fought our way out, we may well have enough money to get the armor suit. You know, or we just get blisteringly unlucky. Although, I do say about, you know, this basically being like sort of very enthusiastic archaeology. Roll did manage to create a beam sword out of, you know, a toy sword that we got in a game show and a laser pointer. So I fear she may simply be built different. There we go. Now the lift's working, we can just leave. Once we've quickly double checked. Okay, no more holes around here. Anything in the main drop room? No. Okay, we will return to the flutter. Do a quick bit of item crafting, and then call it a night. Okay. So, boom. What have you got? Nice. Current unit was made into active buster. Arm-mounted gun fires a homing missile that will track the nearest enemy. Still a lot of enhancements I can make to this. Depending on how you choose to improve it, it could become your most powerful weapon. Nice. Increase your firing range as far as it will go. Snazzy. Okay. So, special weapons. Oh my goodness, it's straight up. Okay. Alright, maybe, maybe I'll take some time to just, like, farm up money then. Yeah, 30,000 just to increase the firepower. Increase homing capability. Alright. We'll think on that, but for now we are going to save. Okie spokes. That'll be enough out of me for one day. Let's see who's on that we can go and raid while we watch this monkey dance his little heart out. Oop. Let's see. Skylord Zoe is playing some Elden Ring. Penny Senseless is playing some Donkey Kong Bonanza. As is Abby. Laser Bears is playing Claire Obscure. Oof. As much as I want to eventually play Claire Obscure, so I want to dodge any potential spoilers. So we will raid into Penny Senseless, I think. There we go, so I can see what all the fuss is about the funny monkey game. Thank you everybody for joining me. Always good to see you all. And, oh, ow, my bones. I will see you all same time again tomorrow for more Mega Man Legends. Until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night, and power shall be absolute.